We serve God by serving students. This is our legacy.
Back in the old days, along Vicroy Street, there were the old row houses that a few of them were still residential, were occupied by residents of the Bluff, but most of them were either men's dorms or departmental offices. So there have been a great many changes in the physical appearance of the campus. But what's most important, I think, are the things that have not changed at Duquesne. As an undergraduate, as a law student, as a graduate student, I received an excellent education at Duquesne. And fortunately, I've been able to have a continuing perspective to one degree or another in the years since. Both of my daughters were undergraduates here in the 80s and 90s, and law students a decade or so after that. And my wife earned her master's degree in English Lit in the 80s, and they all received an excellent education as well. So I think the most important thing about Duquesne is that the excellence that I experienced and that I benefited from is still a characteristic. Those of us who had the benefit of a Duquesne education have that extra incentive to do our best to maintain that tradition and to advance that tradition. I have every reason to give to the university. I received an excellent education at Duquesne, in the college, in the law school, in the graduate school. That's the most important thing. Second, I was the beneficiary of the generosity of Duquesne University in that I received scholarships that covered most of my undergraduate and law school tuition. And so that gives me an additional reason to try to pay back to the university for the generosity that the university showed me. Third, I was fortunate as an undergraduate to be a member of Duquesne's debate team, and we competed in several dozen intercollegiate tournaments in the various parts of the northeastern United States in the early 1960s. And I think there's something that happens when you carry the name of your school into competition against other schools. That provides an additional, not just a point of identification, but an incentive. And I think because of that, I have that an extra attachment to Duquesne. That attitude, those characteristics that have always been true of Duquesne, I think produce a corresponding spirit, school spirit, that continues as long as our graduates are around.
This is Duquesne University. This is our legacy in action.